Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Norn9 Var Commons. We are on Masamune and Koharu's story, and this is the third part. And in the last episode, Koharu had baked some cookies for Masamune, because he's been so busy, and she just wanted to do something nice for him. Lately he's been taking care of Kakeru, who got sick. So, let's see how he likes the cookies. You can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story. It's me, Koharu.
What is it? I thought I told you that you shouldn't come around too often.
I know, I'm sorry, but there's something I just really wanted to give to you. Here. They're called cookies. Oh, they should be perfectly edible. I tasted them myself and everything.
You made these?
Yeah.
They're sweets, right?
Oh dear, don't you like them?
No, I didn't say that. Thanks, Koharu. I'll make sure to enjoy them later.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're not gonna try them in front of her in case they taste bad? See ya.
All the energy suddenly emptied out of my body.
Aw, poor Koharu.
Instead of feeling bouncy and vibrant, I felt dead tired. Thinking about it, I hadn't eaten anything today aside from that cookie. I feel so exhausted. It must be because I didn't need anything. I wonder if Mr. Masamune tried the cookies I gave him. I would have liked to see him try one. I knew very well just how self-centered that thought was. Mr. Masamune was busy taking care of Yuiga, who was very sick. Barging in and dumping sweets on him was rude of me. I'm sure it must have bothered him. I'm feeling pretty thirsty. I'll go get some water from the dining hall. The halls and common areas where everyone usually hung out were quiet and empty now. It felt weird to walk through them hearing nothing but the sound of my own footsteps. Maybe Mr. Masamune doesn't even like sweet things. But he probably felt he couldn't say that after I made them. I bet he took them just to be polite. I should have asked him what his likes and dislikes were first. I thought I heard something. Who could it be at this hour? Mr. Masamune! What's he carrying? Oh, it looks like it's the bag of cookies I made for him. Oh, please don't throw them away. Mr. Masamune looked around very carefully. I was in a shadow, though, so it seemed like he didn't notice me. Where is he going at this hour? And with my cookies, too. He's taking them outside? Oh no, what if he's on his way to throw them out? No, Mr. Masamune wouldn't do that, would he? Oh, but maybe... The roof? Why did he come up here? Oh! In the light of the moon, Mr. Masamune slowly opened up the little bag with the cookies, then... Oh, phew, he's eating them. I don't know why he felt he had to come up here at this hour to do it, but I'm glad that he seemed to like them. Tomorrow I'll ask him what his likes and dislikes are. That way I'll know what to try making for him. As quietly as I could, I turned and headed for the stairs. Oops! Oh no, I made a noise. Did Mr. Masamune hear me? I wonder if he'll be mad at me if he finds out I followed him up here. But even if he is upset, I'm sure he would forgive me. Mr. Masamune is super nice. Before I knew it, he was standing behind me. I didn't hear a sound at all. I let out a little yelp in surprise.
Why the scream?
Because you're being scary? Oh, I'm sorry. You just startled me.
Oh, for a moment I thought you were scared of me.
Well, you are kind of being creepy. No, I'd never be afraid of you, Mr. Masamune. I'm not afraid of him, but it's weird. He seems kind of different from usual. Wait, why is his hand on my hip?
You aren't at all, eh? That's not very smart of you.
Huh?
I told you, remember? You have to be careful around men.
But I thought that was only in regards to Mr. Itsuki. You're different from him.
Oh, I am? How? Tell me, how am I different from Itsuki?
Mr. Masamune was standing so close, I could feel his warmth. At some point, the hand on my hip was replaced by his arm, and he suddenly pulled me into what was almost an embrace. Well, I guess it's not almost, it is one. He's...
God, you're so cute.
Cute? Oh my gosh, I suddenly feel so funny inside. I have to change the subject. Mr. Heishi said the same thing to me earlier today. He said it was cute, like a little sister. I've never been told that before. It's like when I came aboard this ship I got new big brothers, Mr. Heishi and you. It makes me really happy. Mr. Heishi is super nice, but you seem a lot more like a real big brother.
Koharu.
You totally ruined the moment.
Yes?
You have a bad habit of taking people's words and running with them without realizing what those words truly mean. It looks like I'm going to have to give you a thorough lesson in what exactly I meant by cute.
Is he gonna kiss her?
No, not yet. Class isn't even close to over yet.
What is he doing? What did he do?
Eesh, that was a heavy sigh. Is something the matter?
What the hell just happened?
Why don't I make you some tea? No thanks. I was just on my way to the library for a study session with Koharu. Well then, I won't hold you up. You mustn't leave a lady waiting. It's hardly polite. Let me guess. Something happened that involves her. I just couldn't stop myself. This is precisely why I was against allowing alcohol on this ship. Just the thought of something happening to Mikoto because somebody was drunk. No, it wasn't alcohol. Oh, then what was it? What did you do to Koharu? If I told you, I expect you'd refuse to speak to me for the rest of my natural life. In that case, I really need to know. I may have to take measures to prevent you from coming anywhere near Mikoto. And that's what happened. There is not a single respectable, trustworthy elder on this ship, is there? Now, I don't despise you. While I have nothing but utter disdain for womanizers who see females as toys and love as a game, if you are going to promise your fidelity and treat her properly, I have no complaints. I realize that. Are you sure you didn't need to get going? No, not yet. I still have some time. Then I guess I will go ahead of you. Huh? Go ahead. Wait, are you going to the library too? Yes, Mikoto is in impending danger after all. Why are you staring at the storybook with such intent concentration? Oh, hi Mikoto! Hi Nanami! I've never read storybooks before, so it's not like I have any idea, but are they really something that complex? Hardly. They're colorful books meant for children to read. Yeah, they aren't that complicated, but they are really good things for people to read. You can learn lots from them. Even the simplest stories have very important life lessons in them if you look. For example, people who do good things get rewarded, and people who do bad things get punished. It sounds like common sense to us, but it's still a very important lesson. Huh. Some of the stories can be scary, though. Sometimes at the end, the bad guys lose their eyes or even worse. Wow, those tales sound a bit grim for children to be reading. The traveler I knew would sometimes bring me books to read. He didn't have as many different kinds of books as this library does, though. What kind of books have you read? Mostly fairy tales, really, but I read some books on manners, insect encyclopedias. Insects? You mean bugs? Yeah, the traveler bought me a really big book about them. The world of insects is really fascinating.
Then there was one on geology.
Geology? A book about rocks?
Well, the Earth, but rocks are great too. Feldspar, dolomite, pyrite, they're all so pretty.
None of those books sounds like they would have much real-world application. Anyway, what made you decide to pull out this many fairy tales and read them?
I was thinking about kisses. I picked up the book about Sleeping Beauty and opened it up, showing them both a picture. It was the scene with the kiss. The prince came and woke her up from her century-long sleep with a kiss.
My word! I used to think these were simply foolish tales for children, but this...
Have either of you ever had something like this happen to you?
What? Are you seriously asking me that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that something I'm not supposed to ask?
Why would I ever do something so improper as to kiss someone?
Huh? Kissing is an improper thing to do?
Well, you see,
There are lots of kissing scenes in the fairy tales I've read. I'm sure it's actually meant to be something very special. But what about kisses in reality? What do they mean? Do they have any meaning at all? I don't know enough to say if they're just as important in reality as they seem in stories. Can you tell me, Mikoto?
Koharu. Kisses are a very special thing in reality as well. They are not meant to be given lightly.
Mr. Sakuya!
After all, a kiss is a means of expressing your heartfelt feelings to your loved one.
They express your feelings.
Mikoto, do you have a moment? I need to speak with you.
Of course.
Was Nijo's answer what you were looking for?
Yeah.
What's with your sudden interest in it?
Well, fairy tales may have a lot of life lessons in them. In reality, things don't happen exactly the same way they do in the stories. Animals can't talk, and sprites don't exist, so they can't play mischievous pranks. Of all the things written in fairy tales, kisses are one of the few that also happen in reality. I wonder if Mr. Sakuya is right, and that kisses are just as important in real life.
I never read any fairy tales, so I can't say anything about them, but believe Nijo when he says he thinks kisses are special. However, as for the other guys...
What? It can be different for different people?
I don't really know myself. But maybe Moroboshi might be different from the others.
What about Mr. Ron?
Nothing.
I wonder why she brought up Mr. Ron. Maybe it's because they're partners. Nanami and I did talk about Mr. Ron pretty recently. I think she said... How are you and Ron getting along?
Terribly. He's the worst.
What? Oh my, what happened? Did he say something terrible to you?
It's nothing.
Please, just tell me the truth. You shouldn't have to hold it all inside.
It's nothing. I'm not holding anything inside. I was just teasing you earlier. It was a lie.
You mean that was a joke?
Yup.
It would be nice if she was just joking, but somehow it didn't seem like she was. Nanami, are you sure you're okay?
Yup.
So you're getting along with Mr. Ron then?
Ron and I are getting along.
Oh good! I'm so glad to know that you and Mr. Ron are friends. That's what she said then. Did she bring him up because they're friends? Maybe she has already talked with Mr. Ron about this kind of thing. Right about that time, Mr. Heishi came and assigned Nanami and Mr. Ron an errand in town for them to do together. They didn't return that night. Nanami hasn't said much about what happened.
Okay, so this was a good order because now we know what they're talking about here because we saw that in Nanami and Ron's story in the last episode, in the last series that we did.
Nanami, did something happen between you and Mr. Ron?
No, nothing. He hasn't kissed me or anything like that.
Huh?
What?
Nothing. But I wasn't asking her or anything about Mr. Ron kissing her.
Well, you were talking about kisses, and then you're talking about Ron, so it's a pretty reasonable assumption. Moroboshi hasn't told you anything, has he?
No, nothing.
I'm gonna go see my partner.
Okay.
Kisses are a very special thing in reality as well. They are not meant to be given lightly. After all, a kiss is a means of expressing your heartfelt feelings to your loved one.
So, Mr. Sakuya thinks kisses are supposed to be special things. I wonder what Mr. Masamune thinks. 2 days had passed after that night. Mr. Masamune was even more busy than usual, and we hardly had time to even talk to each other. Today would be our first lesson in a while. I sat in the library, reading a book, and thought as I waited for him to arrive. If that kiss was meant as a special thing, I wonder what will become of me and Mr. Masamune now. Oh, hi, Mr. Masamune. Thanks for taking the time to teach me today.
Sure. So then how that works is...
Oh, I see. He's acting just like he usually does. You know, Mr. Masamune only ever wears glasses during our study sessions. I wonder why that is.
You said that before.
What? Is there something on my face?
Yes, glasses.
Yeah, glasses.
Sorry.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Do they look weird?
Of course not. Oh, shoot. I want to say they make you look handsome because that seems proper, but the guide actually says that it makes him happy to say that only I will... Okay, well, I guess I see how that would make him happy. That only I ever get to see them.
That you only wear them when you're here helping me study. That made me wonder if I'm the only one who ever gets to see them.
True, I don't usually need to wear them any other time. What about it?
Oh, nothing. It just makes me feel special.
It does.
Yeah. Being special makes me feel good. Why is that? Or is something else making me happy? I don't really understand this feeling. Mr. Masamune really is acting like he always does. In fairy tales, once the prince and princess kiss, they get married. Even I know that's not the way it works in real life. Mr. Masamune and I weren't just suddenly going to, But... That night suddenly replayed itself in my head. It was like it had just happened. Mr. Masamune drew me close and...
Man, they made it seem like more than a kiss happened the way they faded it off.
We kissed. Was I the only one whose heart was racing during that moment? Even now, just thinking about what happened makes it skip a beat.
What's wrong? Are you confused about something?
No, I understand everything. I was just thinking about when we kissed the other day. For some reason, Mr. Masamune suddenly fell right out of his chair. My gosh, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
He must really be tired if he's falling out of his chair. I shouldn't have troubled him with the study lesson today. But I do want to be sure to ask one thing. Mr. Masamune?
What?
Do you think kisses are supposed to be special things too?
Of course they are.
Oh, okay. So he thinks the same way as Mr. Sakuya. Kisses are special things to him. Wait a minute. Then why? If that's the case, then why did you kiss me the other night?
That's because you...
Mr. Sakuya's words popped into my head. Kisses express true feelings to loved ones. If that's true, then he was... Now what are we going to do?
I'm sorry.
Huh?
It was wrong of me to do something like that to you without asking you. And after I'd said I would never do anything to hurt you either, I'm really truly sorry.
You said that you thought kisses were something special.
Koharu.
But now he's apologizing to me. He said he shouldn't have done it. Then, That means that kiss wasn't something special at all. So, it was something bad. Oh my, I had the totally wrong idea.
Koharu, I'm sorry.
I'm perfectly okay, Mr. Masamune. I cut him off before he could continue. I know that it was rude of me to interrupt him when he was just trying to apologize. But it didn't bother me one bit, so please don't let it bother you anymore either. I don't want to hear him have to apologize anymore. All of a sudden, the atmosphere in the room turned tense and awkward.
Koharu,
Yes?
we shouldn't be partners anymore.
Oh, don't say that. Why? Have I done something wrong?
No, you didn't do anything wrong. I did. This is my fault, so I have to pay the consequences for what I did. This will be the best way for me to keep the promise that I made to you.
The promise?
Koharu, I promise you, I will never do anything to hurt you, ever. Besides, I'm not allowed to single anyone on board out as special.
You aren't allowed?
Right.
Then why? Okay. Dissolving our partnership. I was the one who suggested it first, way back at the beginning. I was worried that I'd be an extra burden on him because I was so naive, but what he said made me think about things from another angle. Instead of just worrying about creating more work for him, I started to want to help him. I wanted to be someone who could stand beside him and help make his super busy life less busy. I told myself I'd work to become that person. No, I shouldn't get depressed. I should look on the bright side. Now I don't have to worry that I'm causing him trouble. It is important to make an effort and try your best. Yes, but some things are easier said than done.
You want it all, eh? That's not very smart of you. God, you're so cute.
And he's not wearing one of his gloves.
At first, I had no idea what was happening. Mr. Masamune's lips were pressed onto mine. A brief thought of resisting flitted through my mind, but I could only manage a weak tap. He grabbed my wrist to end that effort. Then he grabbed my wrist and pulled me into an even deeper, warmer embrace. Then I ran. Mr. Masamune's just felt off. His voice, his expression, none of it seemed like his normal self. To be honest, the whole experience scared me a little. It made my chest tighten and my heart quicken. The moment his lips touched mine, my mind went blank. I couldn't think straight at all. Instead, it felt as if my entire being was focused on the spot where his body touched mine. It was kinda scary, and it made my heart pound, but I touched myself where he had touched me. My head, my cheeks. Then, my lips. They felt softer than my fingers, I think. Softer, a little drier. My heart started beating faster. I thought other people might hear it thumping. I'd never felt this way before. Well, yeah, of course not. It was the first time I'd ever been kissed. I think kisses are going to be something very special to me, too. But to Mr. Masamune...
I'm sorry. It was wrong of me to do something like that to you without asking you. And after I said I would never do anything to hurt you either, I'm really truly sorry.
It was just a mistake. If I keep it to myself, maybe it would be forgivable if I said just one teeny little thing bad about him. I'm sorry, but... Mr. Masamune, you're such a liar. Why did you have to apologize for it?
And of course we're going to watch Hyoko TV. Hyoko Channel TV News Network. B-types. Wow, we're the same blood type. This is the first time I've heard about this.
Well, it's not like we're constantly thinking about our blood types during our everyday affairs.
To think these people and I have the same blood type coursing through our veins. I don't believe it. I don't want to believe it.
What are you saying? We can donate blood to each other if we get hurt, so it's a good thing. Maybe Senri's pessimism will be cured if he gets a dose of Heishi's blood.
Please describe your own personality in one word.
Bright, I guess.
Oh, that's a good one. I choose that too.
People also say I'm loud.
Pessimistic.
Well, he's not in denial about anything. HYK Channel 9 B-Types has been added to my Hyoko channel.
Why does morning always come so soon?
That's what I say too. You can never have enough sleep.
What's with that heavy sigh first thing in the morning?
Oh, good morning, Mr. Senri. Mr. Senri hunched over and cast furtive glances around the room.
He isn't here yet, is he?
He who?
Good. Now if you'll excuse me, please.
Huh? Aren't you going to eat breakfast?
I will, but I'll do it in my room.
Why? It's much more fun to eat together with everyone.
I don't look for fun in my meals. The dining hall is loud. People keep dumping food on my plate, and then they insist on talking to me. I can hardly eat with all that going on. I'm going to have the Hyokos bring me my meals in my room instead. I much prefer eating by myself.
Oh. I guess people even have different opinions on the best way to have breakfast. Still, if you go and eat breakfast all by yourself, won't Yuika get mad at you?
Eat?
What?
Don't do that, please. Don't mention his name around me. Oh man, you probably shaved a month off my life right there.
Huh? Why? Did something happen between you and Yuika?
Yeah, you did it again.
I'm sorry.
You ought to be careful around him too. He's not normal. There's something wrong with him.
Really?
Well, since he's an Esper just like the rest of us, that already means Yuika isn't normal. I tried using every hex, curse, and jinx from every corner of the world on him, but not a single one of them has worked. Instead, I'm the one who winds up in worse and worse situations. Wait, could it be because he's turning my machinations back on me? Oh god, somebody save me! There has to be someone who can take that man down a peg. Could it be God? Or perhaps the devil? But it'll be too late for me if I wait for him to get dragged into the depths of hell.
It sounds like you and Yuika are having a tough time together, too.
Two? You can't seriously mean that. You got Toya for a partner. He's a billion times better than Yuika.
Mr. Masamune and I aren't going to be partners anymore.
Huh? Really?
Yeah, maybe you should see if you could go be partners with him instead.
So, even you can be a filthy liar sometimes, too.
Huh?
Why would you turn this ship into a house of lies like that? But that one was way too transparent. You won't fool me with that.
Without another word, Mr. Senri turned and walked away. Why did he call me a liar? Mr. Masamune and I really are going to stop being partners. After that, Mr. Masamune and I hardly saw each other at all. Although I spent most days hiding in my room, so I guess that only makes sense.
Oh, poor Koharu.
Phew! Today is finally over. The night I spent thinking about Mr. Masamune flew by so fast. Yet for some reason, the day I spent trying not to think about him plodded along so very slowly. I should go and ask Senri how he spends his days when he's all alone. I wonder, once Mr. Masamune and I aren't partners, will we not see each other anymore? Days like today might be my new normal. Days where I don't see him at all. Oh well, I guess it can't be helped. I at least want to thank him, though. Making up my mind, I left my room and went looking for Mr. Masamune. At this hour, I figured I would probably find him in his room. If I recall correctly, he and Yuiga both share a room.
Oh, hi Koharu. Why is Hyokoro dejected?
Hi, Suzuhara. Hi, Mr. Hyoko. What are you two doing out at this hour? Isn't it time for you to go to bed?
Oh, the Hyoko left something back in the dining hall. He wanted me to come along to get it. I still say it can wait until morning. What are you out here for?
I'm looking for Mr. Masamune.
Masamune? I saw him going into Ron's room not long ago. Oh, great, they're drinking now. It's just not the time.
Mr. Ron's room? Oh, thank you for letting me know, Suzuhara.
Sure.
Good night.
This should be Mr. Ron's room, I think. Oh no! What if he and Mr. Masamune are in the middle of talking about important things? I wouldn't want to interrupt them. But I really want to thank Mr. Masamune.
Coming. You're late, man. Late. Huh? It's a girl.
Good evening, Mr. Ron.
Is Itsuki in there too?
Yep. Oh, hey. Hi there, Koharu. Looking for Masa?
Yeah.
Right now, he's off getting us some he's picking up something he forgot. Oh, I'm sure he'll be back soon. Oh, why don't you come in and wait for him with us?
To your room?
Yeah, come on in.
Yeah, as I suspected, it would not be wise to go inside, so I'm not going to go inside.
I remember something important. Mr. Masamune told me it's not wise to go into a gentleman's room alone.
Yeah, for some reason, she look really scary right now. Compared to Koharu, this little tiny pink-haired girl, and then there's these two. I mean, even though I love Itsuki to death in particular, but we all know the deal with Ron. Man, I'd go in there in a heartbeat, though. These two guys.
I know both Mr. Ron and Mr. Itsuki are nice people, but I don't want to ignore the lesson Mr. Masamune taught me. Thank you, but I'll wait outside.
Oh, come on. We don't mind. Come on in.
I'm sorry, but I couldn't possibly interrupt what you were doing. Mr. Masamune would be coming here soon. I couldn't figure out if I felt more giddy or nervous at that thought. Mr. Masamune.
Koharu?
Oh!
What are you doing here?
Mr. Ron and Mr. Itsuki said you would be, coming back here shortly, so I decided to wait for you. Oh, jeez! All of a sudden I'm so nervous that I can't speak straight anymore.
Well, he looks awfully happy to see her.
That's so weird. Why am I this nervous? We've only not seen each other for a few days.
I'm so glad you decided to wait out here.
Huh?
Your going in there would be like tossing red meat to a pair of starving wolves.
Wolves? Does he mean Mr. Itsuki and Mr. Ron? That seems like a mean thing to call them. Well, you did tell me not to go into a gentleman's room.
Okay, and I hate to end in, once again, a bad spot. I mean, it's not really a bad spot, but because nothing's actually happening, but something is about to happen clearly. But we have to stop here. So I hope to see you in my future videos, and I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.